Hello there, Valiant fans, and welcome to the 2015-2016 Winter Preseason Special. This is Tyson, Agler, and joining me is the head men's basketball coach, Pat Scanlon. Coach, how the Valiants been looking so far in the preseason?
It's been great so far. We were really fortunate to have that trip to Montreal Labor Day weekend that allowed us 2 weeks of practice and then to play 3 games. And I think that really gave us a head start in terms of getting going on October 15th. So we're moving along at a good pace. We have one more scrimmage left, and then we're ready to go for next week at Franklin and Marshall.
How have the younger players and freshmen been doing so far in practice?
We have a really good younger group. We had a big freshman group last year, and a lot of those guys had injuries and had issues during the season that they didn't really get a full experience. So in some ways, some of those guys are reliving their freshman year. So those guys are all doing really well, and then we've added five new guys who also are doing really well. So, it's just an adjustment being a new player. Well, even if you're a sophomore, I think it's still an adjustment. But those guys really listen well. They're hard workers, and they're understanding what we're trying to do. So we're very excited about the freshman and sophomore classes.
And they have a lot of quality players to look up to. You bring back the bulk of your stat leaders, including your top 3 scorers, top assist leader, and your top rebounder. Can you talk about the importance of bringing back all that production for this year's team?
Yeah, we're excited about Ant, Juan, Alex, Dom, Andrew Winter. We've got a good group of guys returning who have good experience, know how to play the game, know how to play the way we like to play, and are very motivated. Last year was really disappointing, and those guys all had really good summers. They've put in the time. And I think, like I said before, that trip to Montreal really helped us come together as a team. So to have Ant, who I think is as good a player as there is at our level, and Juan, who's a terrific offensive player, those 2 guys should lead the way for us again. But I also think we're going to have a lot of other guys step up, including Alex Tucci, Dom Arena.
And then, Coach, so with all these returner players, you're going to have a lot of experience coming back. How important is it to bring back all that experience to help lead your young players?
It's helped us a lot so far, just in cutting down in practice time and having to explain things over and over again. A lot of those returning guys are able to jump in and help us coach the guys. Having as many sophomores as we do right now, and also a good freshman class, it's helped us tremendously to have Ant, Juan, and Andrew as 3 seniors leading the way. Charlie Nardone as a junior stepping in as a leader as well. It's been really good in practice, just helping us to maintain the energy we want to have, but also to make sure that the things that are being taught are taught quickly.
So along with experience, what else are you going to say is going to be the strength for this year's Valiant team?
We feel like offensively we have a good team. We feel like with the way the game is going to be called this year, there's a lot of rules changes, and we think our personnel and our style are going to fit well with that. So, we're always trying to be aggressive, and we think offensively this year with those rules changes, it's going to allow us to be a little bit more aggressive and really play our game. So I think being aggressive and attacking on offense and then playing really good, smart defense will be what we want to try to do.
Are there any areas that you're hoping the Valiants can improve before the first contest?
Yeah, defense and rebounding are 2 main areas. I think every coach would probably say that. And we really struggled in those areas last year. But getting back a guy like Alex Tucci is going to be really big for us. The development of some of those younger guys, the work guys have put in the weight room, and then a better understanding of our system this year should help us defensively. So, we feel like if we can become, in this next couple weeks, if we can really improve our defense and rebound the ball, and we can get out and run, we like our team a lot.
So with the offensive firepower coming back and some good young talent, what are the expectations going to be for the Valiants?
Internally, the expectations are to compete for championships, whether that's a tournament we're going to play in, our own tournament, or whether that's the regular season one for our conference or the conference tournament. The expectation is you want to win a conference championship, and we feel like we have what it takes to do that. So I think that's the expectation every year. You hope it is, but for us, it's no different this year.
And finally, what are going to be the keys to Manhattanville getting back and winning a conference championship?
The biggest key is sticking together as a team. It's a long season, and we've always played a tough schedule, so there's going to be a lot of adversity. And when that hits, can we come together? Can we get closer as a team in those moments? And if we can do that, I love our team. It's a great group of guys. That Montreal trip has helped us a lot. We've had 3 good weeks of practice now. So, if we can come together in those rough spots, which will come, then I think we have a really good shot.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
And that was head coach Pat Scanlon for the men's basketball team. This is Tyson Agler sign out for the 2015-2016 winter season preview.